everybody, and welcome to day 5 of my 1 week 1 palette challenge with the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. So today again I'm going to start with a Urban Decay primer potion. I am just loving how this works and how amazing it makes my eyeshadow stay on my eyelids. So the first color I'm using today is called Limit, and it's a very nice mauvey matte color. It's a perfect base color or transition color in the crease. I'm basically using that to set my eyeshadow primer and to make it easier to blend the darker colors I am planning to use later on. And the next color I'm using is Strange, which is that nice pearly very light color, and I'm using that color to set my inner corners and to prime my eyelids for steps I'm doing later on, to have a nice light and pale base color there. And now the fun part begins, where I use Dark Side basically into my outer corners, and I am creating a V shape in the outer corner from the lash line into the crease. And first I'm using a flat shader brush, but that step is again a very important to blend, apply. So I am first applying that darker grayish brownish color into the outer corners and creating a very strong V out there. And as you can see now, I'm already blending it onto the eyelid, but I really create a V shape in the outer corners. And after I defined the basic shape of the V in the outer corners, I'm starting with the blending. Here I'm using a very Emite makeup brush, and this is a very good, very strongly blending brush. So that really blends away every harsh line you possibly may have. And as a first blending, it's really amazing because every harsh line is gone. But as you can see, it also takes away a lot of the intensity of the eyeshadow. So I repeated these steps, just the blending like I do now, and the reapplying until I like the intensity of the color and also how nicely it is blended.
You can now stop here and skip to the next step to have a very neutral and not too far out there in dark eye look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the darkest eyeshadow in the palette and just darken up this look. But if you like it at this point where it is kind of neutral, just a little bit darker, then just stop here and skip to the next step.
Okay, and the next color I'm using is Burnout. Again, Burnout is a really nice color. I really love how it looks, but it's not too heavily pigmented. It's more like a light, slightly pinky sparkle. So I only can recommend that you use a little bit of a MAC Fix Plus or anything, or just dampen your brush, and it will make the applying a lot easier, especially if you want it to be an intense inner corner color like I did. So that's just what I did, and I decided to just make the color a little bit more intense. And as you can see, I am blending Burnout into the dark colors I applied before. I just wanted it to be a very smooth transition, and that all the colors blend very nicely together, because this look is very elegant and I just love it if everything is perfectly blended together and that the dark colors kind of match to the lighter colors. And if you kind of blend them into each other, I always have the feeling that the matching of the different colors, even if they had different undertones, is a lot better. And now on to the lower lash line, and as always I'm just basically using the same colors I used on the upper lid, and I'm using them on the lower lash line. I am using a Symmetra brush by Zoeva here, and in the inner corners towards the middle of the lash line I am applying Burnout and a little bit of Dust and Strange, just all a little bit mixed together to have a very nice light and a little bit sparkly inner corner. And now to the outer corners here, I'm just using Black Heart because I wanted it to be a little bit more intense than Dark Side could have been. So here's Black Heart, and I'm blending those two lower lash line colors together in the middle of the eye, and here I also am creating a smooth line from the lower lash line towards the V shape I created on the upper lid. And so I am also connecting those two with Black Heart. And now on to a very thin and elegant eyeliner. Here I'm using the L'Oreal Superliner Ultra Precision, and I'm making a really nice, very thin eyeline. I don't want it to be too prominent or anything, it's just a little bit of a definition for the lash line. And guess what, today we are using false eyelashes for this eye look, and I'm using the Tanya Burr Bambi Eyes. Unfortunately, I really have to buy a few new ones. These are well used by now. I'm pretty sure that I wore them like 5 times, so you can see that they did not stick exactly where I wanted them. I'm very sorry, but yes, maybe you should rebuy a few of your lashes a little bit earlier. And then afterwards, of course, the only thing missing is mascara, and I'm applying that very carefully because I did not want my false eyelashes to move anywhere, because they are not sticking to where they should be anyways. So I'm applying my trusty Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara to the upper lashes to combine my natural and my false eyelashes basically, and also to the lower lashes. And onto lipstick, where I'm using the Bourjois Rouge Edition 12 Hours in the color 30, which is a very nice cool toned mauvey purpley pink color, and I thought it would match perfectly to other slight purpley pinkly undertones in the eye makeup. And that's the look for today, guys. I hope that you like it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the last few looks of this challenge. So I see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.